Hi again, I'm Rahena, and we are going to finish up Joker's story in Gakuen Heaven 2. I'm really excited. We have reached the end. And, you know what? I'm just going to save the babbling for the end, and we'll just continue right here. And this takes place an unspecified number of days later, so I'm not exactly sure what the date is here. The last date that we had in the previous video was the morning of June 23rd. I don't know how much time has passed, but you can kind of gather from watching this that they've been going on for a little while here in terms of days. And we're starting with Joker. Ace-kun, I found you.
Joker-san! やっと君に会えた。君に会えない間、僕がどれだけ恋しかったと思う?
Oh my god. They are amazing now. I can finally see you. How much do you think I loved you while I couldn't see you?
何言ってるんですか? さっき生徒会室で会ったばかりじゃないですか.
What are you saying? We just met before in the student council room.
それでも、僕は片時も君と離れていたくないんだ.
And now look at all these blushies. There's so many blushies going on here. And I don't know if you can see a little hint of blush under Joker's eye patch there, or if that just isn't there, but I'm assuming there's one there, even if you can't see it. But I don't want to be separated from you for even a moment.
こんな風にね.
Like this. Check out the sparkles, okay? There are actual sparkles going on here. And a nice little lens flare.
そして、君をずっと見つめていたい.
I want to always be watching you.
君だってそうだろ?
It's the same for you, isn't it?
はい。会いたくてたまらなかったです.
Yeah, I couldn't stand how much I wanted to see you.
俺もずっとこうしていたい.
I always want to be like this.
ずっと抱きしめていてあげる.
Yes, I'll hold you always.
でも、ずっとこのままじゃ何もできないですね.
But if we're always like this, we can't do anything.
君は何もしなくていいんだよ.
You don't have to do anything.
逆に、何をしたっていい.
Instead, what should I do for you?
これから先、君が何をして、どんな決断をしたとしても.
From now on, no matter what you decide to do.
そのすべてを、僕はこの目で見ていたい.
I want to see it all with my eyes.
君を見ていれば、僕は永遠に楽しむことができるし、それが僕の幸せで、すべてなんだ.
If I can watch you, I can enjoy myself forever, and that will be all of my happiness.
ジョーカーさん、そんなのずるいですよ.
Well, that's not fair.
ずるい? 見られてるだけじゃなくて、俺もジョーカーさんをずっと見ていたい.
I don't want to just be watched. I also want to watch you.
そしてジョーカーさんのことをずっと感じていたいです.
And I always want to feel you.
もう、可愛いこと言うな.
Jeez, don't say such cute things.
今すぐこの場で君を押し倒しちゃおっかな.
Maybe I should just push you down right here.
まずはキスしちゃえ.
First, I'll kiss you. Not pictured, unfortunately.
本当に君はどれだけ僕を好きにさせるんだろうな.
Just how much will you let me do?
どんなに気持ちを伝えても伝えきれないんだ.
No matter how much I tell you my feelings, it's not enough.
だって君は僕が本当の意味で好きになった最初の人だからね.
Well, you're the first person I've loved in the true sense.
ってことは、これってある意味初恋だね.
In a sense, this is my first love. So again, there's that implication that Joker's experienced, and that's, you know, it's hinted at here, and it's also hinted at a little more strongly in things like short stories and Twitter events and things like that. So, Joker's probably had several partners, and he's experienced, but he hasn't had the emotional connection to somebody. He hasn't had the emotional part of love.
初恋ってことは俺と同じですね.
First love, it's the same for me.
そうだね.
They're so sappy. It's like ridiculous.
俺嬉しいんです。
Well, I'm so happy.
ジョーカーさんが嬉しそうにしてくれてるのが
And that you're so happy.
俺と一緒にいてそれを楽しんでくれてる
And that you enjoy being with
それが
me.
たまらなく嬉しくて
It makes me so happy I can't stand it.
ゆうきくん大好きだよ。
I love you.
この柔らかい唇も僕を見つめる綺麗な瞳も。
Your soft lips and your beautiful eyes that are always looking at me.
俺だってジョーカーさんの綺麗な長い髪も透き通った優しい目も全部大好きです。
Me too. I love your beautiful long hair and your gentle eyes. I love it all.
困ったな。本当に君をどうにかしたくなってきた。
This is bad. This is making me really want to do you.
さすがにここではダメですよ。
But we can't do it here.
そう
Really?
そうですって。
That's right.
もし誰かが呼びに来ちゃったらどうするんですか？
What would we do if someone came calling for us?
そうだね。
Well,
もし来てもそんなの気にしなくていいんだって。
even if they came, then we should just not pay them any attention.
ジョーカーさん。
Hold on. Sigh.
参ったな。来ちゃったらどうするじゃなくて、さっきからここにいるのにな。
Oh man, it's not what if someone comes. There's been someone already here.
隼人はいつからここに？
Hayato, how long have you been here?
20分ほど前からだ。
About 20 minutes.
だが取り込み中のようなのでずっとここで待っていた。
But they seem to be busy, so I've been waiting here the entire time.
それはそれは。
I
大し
see.
たことじゃない。
It's no problem.
にしても、あれはまだかかりそうだな。
Well, it looks like that is still going to take a while.
20分も待ってたんなら、声をかけるチャンスはあったんじゃないか？
If you've been waiting 20 minutes, didn't you have a chance to say anything to them?
いやずっとあの調子だ。
No, they've been like that the whole time. I love how they just don't even care. Like, I'm sure that at least Joker must be aware that these two are waiting around to talk to them for some reason, but yeah, he doesn't care. Nobody cares. It's fine.
まったく、仲良くするのはいいけど、周囲のことも考えてほしいよな。
Oh, geez, I'm glad that they're getting along, but I wish they'd think of the people around them.
隼人は、あれでいいのか？
Are you okay with that?
ジョーカー様がいいなら問題ない。
If Joker's okay with it, then there's no problem.
自分が口を挟むことでもないだろ
I won't interfere. So it's interesting too for everyone who is wondering, how is Chiba going to take this? Because he seems to be so attached to Joker. And you could reasonably interpret that as some sort of romantic love attachment, even if it started out as respect. I could see it turning into that. But it seems like that even if that is how he feels, his loyalty to Joker is so strong that if Joker's happy, if he's found someone that he loves, then fine. It's fine with me. I'm not going to interfere.
隼人には愚問だったか。
It was foolish to ask you.
ま、今のところ業務的には支障がないからな。
Well, it's not interfering with work right
俺の
now.
方も急ぎの用ってわけでもないし。
And it's not like I have any pressing business.
と言っても、このままあの色ボケ劇場が終わるまで待ってる義理もないんだよな。
Oh, look at his little blush there. Poor Sonoda having to see this horrible public display of affection. Get a room, guys. Although I say that, I don't have any duty to wait until they finish their love-crazed performance here.
さてと、お邪魔虫にでもなりますか。
Then I'll have to be a third wheel.
う。行くのか？
You're going?
いつまでもここで突っ立ってるわけにはいかないしな。
Well, I can't just be standing here until God knows when.
ゆうきくん、僕たちのこの幸せな空間は誰にも邪魔させないよ。
Yuki, I won't let anyone interfere with our happy atmosphere.
僕らの世界を邪魔するそんなバカがいたら殺しちゃうから。
Interfering in our world? If there's someone that foolish, I'll kill them.
殺しちゃうって。
Kill them?
ジョーカーさんって本当にそういう冗談好きですよね。
You really like those kind of jokes, don't you?
うん、君の次くらいにね。
Yeah, almost as much as I like you.
またまた。
again.
でも、俺も同じ気持ちです。
But I feel the same way.
ジョーカーさんと一緒の時間を大事にしたい。
I want to treasure the time I spend with you.
誰にも邪魔されたくないです。
I don't want anyone to interfere.
ほんと君は可愛いな。大好きだよ、ユキ。
You really are cute. I love you, Yuki.
俺も大好きです。
I love you too.
キヨのやつ、あれは絶対本気で撃つ気だったぞ。
Kyo, he's absolutely serious about shooting.
さすがです。
As expected. Why is Chiba smiling here?
何がさすがだよ。
What's as expected?
たく、どいつもこいつも。
Jeez, all of you guys.
仕方ない。
Can't be helped.
行
Let's
こっ
go.
か、隼人。
どこにだ？それはまためんどくさいことか？
Where? Is it something annoying again?
それなら行かないが。
If it is, then I'm not going.
隼人、お前までめんどくさいとか言うなよ。
Don't you start calling things annoying too.
そもそもお前、めんどくさいって意味わからずに言ってるだろ
Anyway, you're just saying annoying without understanding what it means. So since Joker has started calling things annoying, Chiba has picked up on that and is kind of repeating him. So it really is almost like he's a kid. I mean, they're all kids, but more of a kid.
う。もう、
Jeez.
いいから一緒に来いって。
Just come with me.
だが、用事が。
But I have business with them.
あの二人の世界になんか、どうせ割り込めっこないからいいんだって。
You're not getting into their world, so it's fine.
ジョーカーさん、
何？
どうして今両手で俺の耳を塞いだんですか？
Why did you just put both hands on my ears?
それはね、君の可愛い耳に触ってみたくなったからだよ。
Because I wanted to touch your cute ears. So I don't know what he was trying. I guess he was trying to keep Sonora's bitching from getting to Yuki.
そうですか。
I see.
それじゃあ俺はジョーカーさんの素敵な髪に触っていいですか？
Then can I touch your wonderful hair?
もちろん、喜んで。
Of course, with pleasure.
君の指が僕の髪に触れるなんて、それだけで嬉しくなっちゃう。
Just having my hair touched by you makes me happy.
俺だってそうですよ。こんな風にいっぱいジョーカーさんに触れられるなんて。
Same here for me, like this, being touched by you.
ジョーカーさん、
Joker.
ゆうきくん、
Yuki.
ジョーカーさん、
Oh my gosh.
大好きだよ、
I love you.
ゆうきくん。
Yuki. And that's the end. So, yeah, it goes from extremely depressing, that point at which Joker was saying, forget everything I've ever said to you, I was only ever interested in your luck. And somehow that dangerous situation in the elevator did something to break through that glass wall that separated him from everybody else and just set him free. And they became extremely sappy. It's like he's making up for all the lost time. All that time that he couldn't feel. It's like it was super intense, and that's kind of how it works. You know, it's almost like if someone's been depressed for so long, and then, because I've heard stories of people being snapped out of their depression by just the littlest thing, and then it's like all that repressed feeling that's been in the background waiting to come out all that time just all pours out at once, and it seems like that's what's happened here. And I completely believe that Joker is depressed as he is before falling in love with Yuki, because his lack of interest in things, his shallow relationships with people and things like that. He's just bored all the time. I can imagine he's almost the kind of depressed person who likes to sleep a lot, doesn't really eat too much, doesn't just loses interest in day-to-day activities and things that they used to enjoy. He's completely different from the way he was because of what happened to him. So it's nice to have that interesting situation that snapped him out of it. And that is the ending. So this ending is a world for two. So instead of Joker's, world where he's alone,
学園ヘブン2ダブルスクランブル
and now he has a world that includes Yuki. And I'm sure over time, with Yuki's help, that world that he's in will expand to include more people, starting with his friends and Durak. I'm sure his relationships with Chiba and Sonoda will improve. And he'll start making friends with people genuinely instead of looking at them as toys and things to entertain him. So yeah, finished up a second story finally. Woohoo! So next time we are going to start with Sonoda. Interesting perspective here because we know that Sonoda is the villain who betrays Yuki, betrays the school, who stole the armband. But we're going to play from Yuki's perspective without knowing that. So Yuki himself doesn't know, but the player knows, and that makes for some interesting storytelling. I like how they made that decision to play it that way so that you get the full effect of how Sonoda reacts to things that Yuki says, because Yuki is so trusting, he's so loving, that he'll say things that really, really stab at Sonoda, that are just and you'll see Sonoda's reaction to that and understand why he's reacting a certain way while Yuki himself has no clue, which is a very interesting way of telling the story. It makes it a lot of fun. I really enjoy Sonoda's story. I'm going to try not to cry at all when I do it, even though I have while replaying, because it's just amazing. So we still have a few things we need to discover. We need to find out who sent Yuki the video of his armband being stolen. Obviously, we need to find out why Sonoda did it. What were his motivations? Why was he acting that way? What could he possibly gain by betraying the school, having the school close? And, he's always talking about how he doesn't want to do things unless he's compensated for it. What is he trying to gain there? Is he just stingy? What's the reasoning behind his wanting to be paid for everything that he does? So we'll dig into that next time. For now, I hope you enjoyed Joker's story. The extreme sappiness at the end. It was very surprising to me. I wasn't expecting it to turn out that way. I was really thinking that, wow, this is going to be kind of a harsh ending, and then it turns out to be incredibly sweet. So, lots of fun. All right, I'm going to stop rambling and stop here because I want to start recording Sonoda right away. So, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.